going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 59 of our Watford career mode, and today 3 games and 3 different competitions for you. We've got Roma second leg after beating them 4-0 in the first leg away from home, and then we've got Aston Villa in the league, and then Wigan in the round of 16 of the FA Cup. So theoretically we could boost our chances of finishing what we really want to finish this season, which we can go for the FA Cup and the Europa League, and then top 4 in the Premier League would be ideal. We need top 4 or the Europa League at least. So here we are, 4th, after a disappointing draw with West Ham to end last episode. We are 1 point ahead of Chelsea, 1 point ahead of Tottenham. So we really got to go ahead and win our games. But let's jump into this Roma second leg first with a 4-0 aggregate lead. Ideally, we don't throw this away, right? We are going to go ahead and not fully rotate, but we are going to rotate this team here and hopefully come out with a victory. McKennie can play. Yeah, Kana can play as well. He's a little bit upset, these two. I am going to start one of the kids, probably Yang Bai. We're going to start. They might get a little bit of game time today, some of these players. And then up front, we'll go with Keane, but I kind of want to bring Deeney onto the bench. And then I believe that will be that. We can bring the youngster onto the bench for Emre Can. Why not? So let's jump into it. A rotated team here. Hopefully, though, we don't really mess up and we don't have to bring any big guns off the bench. Let's jump into it. Roma, Watford. Nice. Oh, I thought we took that away. It's coming back. And Roma moving it around nicely. Goes for goal. What a finish, and not the start we wanted there. 5 minutes in. It's 1-0 to Roma. What a hit. I'm not sure who that is, but he has just whacked that. And it goes flying in off the post. Look at this. It's nice movement. Look at that finish. Absurd finish. Is that Bakayoko? It is Bakayoko. The former Chelsea player, Monaco player, a variety of other teams, and Valencia, I believe, but he's found a place here at Rome, and he's grabbed himself a goal. 1-0, but Max Aarons is in on goal here. Can he level it up? He can't quite, and it's just floating around there, and we cannot quite get to it. That was a massive opportunity to grab a goal. Didn't happen. Nicely done. One more. Kana. Out wide. Here's McKennie. Back inside nicely, and he finds Kana, and Kana bursts through, gets it across, and it's a tap-in. 1-1 on the night. It's Moise Kean with the tap-in. Kana's done so well to just burst through those two players here, right there. He's just gone right into that space, played it across. Moise Kean with the tap-in at the back end. And we're level here on the night, and 5-1 up on aggregate. Here's Ferland Mendy, the Real Madrid left back here at Roma, and he's just racing away. And he clipped that into a really good spot, and the goalkeeper has come and missed that, and he has popped that into an empty net. It's 2-1 to Rome on the night after a half hour, 5-2 on aggregate. And this is dreadful goalkeeping. It's a good ball in, but he's got to get that, Rui, if he's going to come out and do that. He's got to get that. It comes out, and it just seems to hit him. Him and Zaniolo. And then it just falls to Zaniolo beyond the goalkeeper, and he's just tapped it into an empty net. Not what we wanted to see. And it's 2-1. And Ismail Yassar in on goal. That's twice we've been on goal immediately on the kickoff. And twice we've had really good opportunities that have been saved. There's a bit of space out here. A Roma goal before halftime would really send this into doubt as it comes right to Rui. And we are going to get to halftime. 2-1 down. We're still well ahead on aggregate as Ismail Yassar is coming through here. And that is not going to be the end of halftime. And he goes for goal and he's finished it. And I'm not sure why the whistle didn't blow, but we will take it. And what a Roma goal at the end of the half there would have really turned this upside down a little bit. They only would have been 2 away from going through, but then we come back up the other end and score when the whistle I thought would have been blown, but Ismail Yassar's pace takes him away here. in a tightish angle, but he's finished it off brilliantly. The winger is 2-2 on the night, 6-2 on aggregate. And Roma are back to needing another 4. And you feel with 45 minutes to go, that probably will not happen. Getting by. Played in here is Kana. Does so well. And Kana can slide it back. He finds Mancia. Oh! The youngster almost grabbing himself a goal from midfield. That would have been a lovely moment for him, but just can't finish that. It's a good save. Reguilon has it as well, and it's blocked away. He's doing well. The ball out from McKennie is dreadful, and what a save. Rui doing really well to grab a touch onto that. A poor miss kick by McKennie. Almost cost us a goal. And that comes in on the corner, and Rui with another good save. It was a bit straight, but a free attempted goal on the corner. Not what we want to see. As that comes in, and Rui does well to punch this time. 2 minutes added on here, and we are going to be into the next round of the Europa League, as that touch from Dini cannot be held on to. And we are going to knock Roma out. And this is our first knockout round, which means there is another. So this was the round of 32. And then the round of 16 will be coming, I believe. But a good win, or a good aggregate win, 6-2 on aggregate after winning 4-0 away from home. It was essentially tie done, but Roma a lot better today than they were last time. So through into the next round we go. We'll have to see who joins us as well. We can check in just a moment. Jared De La Fey is upset that he's not getting selected very often, which is a bit harsh because he's been playing and he'll be playing today. Very weird. But we've got Villa to come. Let's see if the draw was done. I believe the draw normally gets done on the Friday after in the Europa League, and it is, and we drew Chelsea. Okay. We drew Chelsea. Oh boy. Chelsea are going to be the team that ruin this season. They have a chance to knock us out of the Europa League and take our spot in 4th. Lovely. Let's take a look at the other rounds, though. Lisbon play Schalke, Valencia play Frankfurt, Villarreal play Everton, we play Chelsea, of course, and then Betis play Lazio, Leipzig play Napoli, that's a big tie there, Monaco play Bordeaux, and then Ajax play Slavia Prague. So there are some beatable teams in there, and then some tough teams, and of course we grabbed a tough team. And we're going to have to be ready to go when we get to that portion. But let's jump into our second game here. We have Aston Villa in the league. We only need to make one change, but the bench is going to need to move around a little bit. We'll bring on Jonathan David onto the bench. Benitez can come onto the bench. That'll probably do it. Kana is tired, so do we bring him off for another tired player? We'll bring him off for Kent, and we'll see where we go from here. But the regular starting 11 are normally good to go. Dest in for Reguilon. Let's go. Heinrichs. Lovely stuff. Good football here. It's come to Sarr, and Sarr's in on goal. And Sarr is going to go for goal. That's a really good block. It's come to Emre Can. Oh, what a block. Hernandez. Oh, that's just wide. I thought he finished it. Oh, man. Oh, that is so close. Just ekes past the post. What a hit there. But what an opportunity to grab the lead. Nicely taken away there. Good positioning. Can Grealish get that? He can. And Grealish can slide it back inside. Lovely stuff. Good football. Decore. Oh, he smashed the post. Oh, that's a lovely little move after taking the ball away. Quick, precise, and almost found the net. Off the post. And Grealish goes for goal, and he's just over the bar. Get that forward. We can. Bit of luck, but we hold on to the ball there. Here's Hernandez. Look at Emre Can trying to skip through. Emre Can, of all people, gets it back in. Hernandez, that's a great save. A bit straight, but reflexes are there. And we really should be ahead. I cannot believe we aren't. Nice ball out wide. El Ghazi's on it. Plays a good ball in. Oh, and he slipped it back post really nicely. That's a brilliant ball. And it's 1-0 to Villa. This game felt just like the Arsenal game. We've been dominant, dominant, and we're just waiting to get by the goalkeeper, but a spanner thrown into the works here is Aston Villa grabbed the goal. Not what we needed. It's a good ball out there, and it's a really good ball there. And another cross. It just went over his sliding feet, I think. And Trezeguet at the back post has tapped it in. And now we have a little bit to do here. 40 minutes to go. We're 1-0 behind. Nicely done. We play it through. We can. Is he onside? He is. Fernandez. Can he finish? Oh, what a save. Oh, what a save. He got a fingertip to that. That's a brilliant, brilliant save. That should have been a goal. The recycled corner gets in. And it's headed away. Can Barco get that? He can. Back to Hernandez. One more. Barco. Dest. And Dest, can he get to the byline? He can. Penalty. It is a penalty. Bree can't handle his pace. Brings down the very, very quick left back. And we have an opportunity here to go ahead and level this up. Hernandez to take. He takes it. It's in the back of the net. I wish you can go pick up the ball. Jesus, we needed to score that. 25 minutes to go. We're level at 1. That's a good penalty. Goalkeeper goes the wrong way. And we're back in it just like that. 25 minutes to go. Can we turn this around? Click back post. They're moving the ball around really well. Can we get there? Oh, no. Oh, what a save. It's back in. It's 2. 2 to Villa. Oh, my God. We've given it right back just like that. Immediately on the kickoff. That ball hit Dest. This one here. And he's touched it into that space. And I went to go close that down, but didn't close down the space properly. I've messed that up. And Nakamba has given Villa the lead back. It's 2-1. De La Feu gets it out wide to Hernandez. And Hernandez looking for the run. And he finds De La Feu. De La Feu. It's a really good tackle. We get it back. We can. Fernandez. One more. Emre Can. Can he find Hernandez? What a great take by Hernandez, who cuts back. And he get it across to Barco? He can. He's finished it. It's 2-2 in the 90th minute. 3 minutes added on as well. Just celebrate and get to the bloody center circle there. It's a really good little move. Hernandez with a great take. The cutback is nice, and he slides it across, and very close. The goalkeeper got to keeping that out. Can we stun this Aston Villa side? We have to go and get that ball right off of them. Oh, I thought we had it there for a moment. Barco chasing. We get a foot onto it. Can we win it? No, we can't. And we're not going to get that up. Oh, we might get the opportunity, actually. We're coming forward now. Wide. No, we're not going to get this opportunity. Ugh, a 2-2. 2 really bad results in a row in the league. A 1-1 with West Ham, a 2-2 with Villa. We were dominant in that game, really, and we've thrown a chance away as Chelsea do win, and that means they go above us. Tottenham may go above us, too. We may be down to 6th, which is what happens, and, I mean, it's so tight up there that any bad result can really screw you. And we said we got to get to like 90 points, really, to in that area to and the new update to get into that spot, into that 4th place spot, and it's just not good enough. Let's take a look at where we are in the league. 5th. Oh, Tottenham haven't played. I was so happy. But we're all Liverpool haven't played yet either. Ugh. We're 1 point back at Chelsea. That's just what it is. 1 point back at Chelsea. And they're the team. I mean, we have a tough run-in somewhere along the line. It's going to be very tough to get into that 4th spot. But let's take it 1 game at a time. Next, we have Wigan in the Cup. An opportunity to go ahead and reach the final 8. But we also have an opportunity here to do a little bit of rotation against a Wigan side we feel we should be beating. We'll start McKennie. We'll bring some kids along as well. Mancia can come onto the bench. Ortiz can come onto the bench. Liang can start. Why not? Deeney can come onto the bench. Max Aarons can start. Just a lot of changes here. A full change, because not too long ago did we just play that game. So a full change here. Do we want to bring anyone else onto the bench? Benitez. Yeah, we'll bring him in for Kana. And then I kind of want to bring onto the bench too, but I don't want to lose Barco. We have 3 midfielders here. We can probably drop Fernandez. Alright, so let's jump into it. Wigan, Watford, a chance at the quarterfinal. Let's go. Nicely done. And Harvey Barnes breaks up this left-hand side. Back into Keane. And Jonathan David's going to be in on goal here. And Jonathan David, can he slide it out to Keane? Brilliant football. It's 1-0. And just like that, we're ahead here in our FA Cup game. Wigan looking to get off to a good start. A couple men forward, but that counterattack in reality is really, really nice. The movement, the ball play, a good finish as well. Lovely, lovely counterattack. And early on here, 1-0. Taken away nicely. Here's Harvey Barnes. There's a bit of space here. And a few men forward as well. Moise Keane waiting for that run. It's going to come from Decore. And Decore's in on goal. It's 2. And this could get ugly for Wigan. What a start. And another really good move. We're just moving the ball really, really well. And off ball, the movement is really, really well. Or really, really good. Jesus. Off ball, it's really nice as well. Everyone's making really good runs, getting into space, and Decore's done it there. And he finishes it off with a really good finish. It's 2-0. Forward pass. One more. Barnes. Cuts back in. Finds Decore with a really good touch. And Decore slips it back. Jonathan David. It's a good finish. 3-0, and that should be game over. We're 25 minutes in. Crushing Wigan at the moment. Jonathan David grabbing himself a goal on top of the assist he already has. And it's lovely, lovely football once again. It's a good touch out there from Decore. Slips it back. Jonathan David in a bit of space. Calm as you like as he just passes it into that corner. It's 3-0 on 25 minutes. Jonathan David. He get that forward. He can. Here's Keane. And Jonathan David making the run. Jonathan David slips it to McKennie. It's 4. It's easy as you like. Jonathan David once again involved. His 3rd goal contribution already today. And every time he plays, he grabs himself a goal contribution. That just doesn't disappear. It's just gotten to a point now where can't even be overly excited about it. It's just natural Jonathan David. But this McKennie finish, that is something else. Something else. A lovely goal. 4-0. Slide it into space. He can. And McKennie's on it. And McKennie's racing forward, and they're just not going to stop him. And he pushes into space, gets back. Harvey Barnes, what a finish, and off the post is 5-0. And I feel kind of bad because Wigan are barely putting up a fight at this point. And we are just cruising around all over the park. This is a great finish as well from Harvey Barnes. Cuts back and takes it on, and look at that. Passes it in off the post. Brilliant finish. It's 5-0 before halftime. Back across. One more. Very nicely done. McKennie. Can he slip it over the top? Kent should be onside. And he is. And that's a really great touch. And McKennie's in on it here. What a save. A really good save. That is a lovely, lovely movement once again. But they saved by the goalkeeper that time. Here's Lowe up the wing. Reguilon on it. It's clipped in. Lovely, lovely stuff. And Wigan have one back. 5-1. It's good movement, to be fair. He did well to get up the wing. And that cross is inch perfect. And the finish as well. Very, very nice. As he scoops up the left wing here. And he's right in the middle of the defenders. And that is some finish. First time on the volley. Windass with the goal. And it's 5-1. Oh, nicely done. It's clipped through. Is he onside? He is onside. It's going to be a penalty. I thought I was going to get there. Or the shot would have counted. It's going to be a penalty. And it's a red card as well for Reguilon. Not what we wanted to see 5 minutes from time. Red seems a little bit harsh, but what a save from Liang. The youngster in net. Sparing Reguilon's blushes, even though this game is already over. As that header comes in, and it's another really good save from Liang, who's had a pretty decent game. Couldn't do too much about the goal either. But very nicely done as that gets lifted and eventually cleared. Jonathan David racing forward. Is he going to get up this byline here? Or not the byline. He's going to get up the wing. He is. And Jonathan David keeps a hold of it. And can he clip it in? He can. He gets it to Ortiz. The youngster, he's finished it. It's 6-1 with a minute to go. And Ortiz grabs himself a senior team goal. Lovely stuff. Jonathan David once again involved. And this is a lovely clip ball. A great take. And a lovely, lovely finish from Ortiz. Very nicely done. And a 6-1 victory here. I hope... Well, Reguilon, will he be suspended? Well, it doesn't matter necessarily because we have backup. But I don't think... I think he'd be suspended for his next game. I think in England all the cups, or like the Premier League, the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, I think that's all one thing. And I think if you're suspended, it's just the next game in England, I think, English competition. We'll see. Not really a huge deal. Dest is very much a good player to have at backup. But we do win the 6-1 in the end. Very action-packed. A penalty miss. 7 goals. A sending off. That had everything. As Chelsea knocked Liverpool out, which is good. Which means we'll draw Chelsea in the next round. I guarantee we're going to draw Chelsea in this tournament at some point. I can practically guarantee that. Player suspended. We're going to see if he gets us suspended for anything there. We have a lot of things here. Everything stop. Reguilon has picked up a match ban. We'll see if that's suspension right now. Go to the squad. And it is suspension right now, which we'll take because he probably wasn't going to play here anyway. So here we go. Let's take a look what's going on. So we're 1 point behind Tottenham, 4 points behind Chelsea, who played their game and won, 4 points behind Liverpool, who have not a game in hand. We're just 4 points behind them. So we're 4 points behind Chelsea with a game in hand. So it is what it is. Let's see if we got our draw in the FA Cup. We did. Oh, I thought we had Chelsea for a minute. It's Chelsea, Arsenal, Birmingham, and West Ham. We drew Wolves, and then Fulham played Preston. So, you know, in reality, Chelsea and Arsenal are the 2 best teams left, and then it's us after that, I think. Well, on paper, maybe, or whatever it may be. We're probably better than Arsenal. Us and Chelsea are the best teams in it. Arsenal and Wolves the next 2, and they play with us. So, you know, there could be a Final Four that we can definitely go ahead and get through. As for next episode, Norwich, and then we have Chelsea, and then we have that Wolves game. So back to 3 competitions. Our first leg in this round of 16 in the Europa League. Going to be relatively tough against Chelsea, guys. But that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. In peace.